Hello everyone, it's Adrian here. Whew. And of course it's the week before Thanksgiving and, well, American Thanksgiving, whatever. But anyway, yeah, I think the title of this video is going to be Holiday Depression, because trust me, that's a thing, it does happen. And excuse me if I'm like a little tired, I went to the gym and I'm pretty largely immobile at the moment, so there's that. But anyway, on to holiday depression. I don't know if you noticed this, but people tend to get really depressed around the holidays and maybe a little bit beyond the holidays too. And there's lots of reasons for it. And if you're someone with a mental illness, you're a lot more susceptible to it too. I I'm an example of that. I mean, that has happened countless times to me. I mean, oh my god. Like, the last time I can remember that it didn't happen was like 2 years ago. That was a very good Christmas and a very good holiday season. It's like I just didn't feel depressed. I was good, but like it's happened a lot of times in my personal experience. For me, like before I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, it was I was suicidal, actively hurting myself. It was bad, really bad. And then like last year, I didn't get depressed on the holidays. I got depressed when it ended, like for like about 2 weeks. It was nasty. It was like anhedonia, and I wanted to get out of bed. I wanted to do anything. Just ugh, it lack of motivation, always tired, and all that nasty stuff. And that was after the holidays ended. I mean, like, and for me, it ranges. Like, sometimes I'll get depressed for like a week, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm good. Sometimes it'll be a lot more chronic and long lasting, and I'm just like, and it'll go on and on. But, you know what I mean? Like, last year, it just went for 2 weeks, like, afterward, and that was over, and like I said, this is something like around the holidays that I strongly advise definitely take care of your mental health for sure, because your people with mental illness like myself and other people out there are more susceptible to getting like depressed around the holidays, significantly more. So that's a big piece of advice. Make sure you're looking after yourself. You're taking care of your mental health and everything. And why it happens, I mean, there could be a lot of reasons why. I mean, one of the reasons is the stress that can happen. I mean, now personally for me, I'm not really that stressed or anything. Because school's over and it's relaxing. And I think, God, school's over, and I'm relaxed. But for other people, it can be stressful. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. You have to run to the in-laws, then you have to run to your parents' house, then you have to make this dinner, then you have to make sure, kids have presents, or you have to make sure your mom's happy, you have to try to please everyone. And that can be very overwhelming for a lot of people, and consequently, stress can lead to depression. Who knew, right? That's sarcasm. But that's one of the things that can happen is, just the stress of having to plan everything and go from here to here to here to here when it's supposed to be relaxing and it's not. I mean, it could provide a lot of stress and depression for people. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is just the emotion associated with it. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing a lot of these emotional things starting to come on television. Emotional commercial, emotional movie, and trust me when I say this, I'm not immune to that. I'm not exactly an impregnable fortress here. It will permeate through. And that's got me before, like, just all seeing all those emotional televisions and, oh, look, charity here, and like, all that stuff, that has gotten to me, and that has made me depressed before. Like, oh. And that's another reason why, when you're seeing all the sappy stuff on television, and it's bringing up emotions. And it's not just that, but it's bringing up memories of, like, Christmas past that were either really good or bad, and it brings back those memories, and you just remember the good old days, and you're sad that they're over. And so that's another thing too. Like, that's another thing that can cause depression, is just those sappy things that bring up memories. And then of course, like, another reason, it's you're seeing family members. And you're seeing family members for maybe the first time in like years, in like a year or years. You know? And that's also very sad and happy, because you're happy that you're seeing them, but you're sad because once it's over, you know that when Christmas is over, you're not going to see them again for a long time. And that's another thing that can lead to depression. It's like you love these people that you in your life so much, but you don't get to see them that often. And Christmas, around the Christmas holidays, and around the holidays in general, you're barely seeing them. You finally get to see these people that you love so much, but it's only for a limited time. Then they're gonna stick around for maybe a few days, and then they're gone. And that can also lead to depression. It's just missing that person, people that you love so much, and then realizing that you only have a few days to spend time with them, and then they're gone. Then you don't know when you're gonna see them again. That's another thing that could happen. I mean, like, for me, it's like I don't get to see my mother a whole lot. She lives somewhere else. I am here. And even when I'm here and she does come to visit, it's not like I have a days off. I'm working typically on the weekends. That's typically when she comes. And I get to see her for maybe like 2 hours, and then she's gone by the time I come back from work on Sunday. So, you know what I mean? So it can be sad. It can be depressing, and yeah, that's another thing that can lead. And once it's over, it's like that's gone. And then the other thing that can lead to depression is, it's pretty much like when it's over, like suddenly everything's over. Like, that the atmosphere, because I think everyone will be honest when they say this. When it's around the holiday season, the atmosphere is just different. Like, everything's bright, everything's a lot more light. There's like decorations, everyone's a little more nicer, to be perfectly honest, and that's true. People are a little more charitable, it's a little more nicer, it's a better atmosphere. And once the holidays are over, it's, that's gone. And it's just like, that atmosphere is different. It's gone, and no longer, it's you know what I mean, it's not the same like it used to. And not just that too, but it's like, then also, there's not really a whole lot going on afterwards. I mean, there's no other holiday, there's no really other family get-togethers unless it's someone's birthday or something. It's pretty, like, nil after that, So that's another thing that can lead to depression. It's like it's over, and then you're like, oh god, I miss it so much. I miss these people. I miss the feeling. I miss all of this stuff. And so, yeah. And those are just what I think are some reasons why people tend to get depressed around the holidays. And not just that, too, but then people who don't have family, whose families are far away and they can't go there. I mean, that's really depressing to see everyone else with their families. But then if you don't have one or you can't make it, you're pretty much by yourself, or you're invited to other people's houses that you wish you were invited to your family's houses. That's another reason. But yeah, so I just wanted to make a video on that, just saying why some of the reasons are people get depressed, and just describe some of my personal experiences. I mean, it happened a lot. Like, it happened last year afterwards, and that was due to, like I said, the atmosphere, like, man, this is over, this sucks. Like, oh, I have to go back to school soon, and oh man, the atmosphere is different, and there's nothing to really look forward to these times. It's like, that's how I got depressed last year. The year before that, I was fine, and then the year 2 years ago, suicidal, before I was diagnosed, it was really bad, and that was the combination of the emotion, and, oh god, I'm not gonna see my family for a while again, and, like, my personal experience has been like that, and that's why it's really important around the holidays to take care of yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you're doing good mentally. You're taking care of yourself mentally. You're taking steps to make sure you're doing good mentally, Make sure you take care of yourself. I cannot stress that enough. Because you might not think you're susceptible, but trust me, it might sneak up on you. So make sure you're taking steps to take care of yourself. If you're struggling, reach out to someone. Try to make the holidays fun, and that's pretty much just the video I wanted to make. I hope everyone may have a good Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'm going to make a video that week or not. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens, and yeah, bye everyone.